like, I know you had, like, all your intention was to help me and to support me and to make sure that we were working towards the right thing, but like just the way that I work, it already caused questions about like my own confidence, and it brought up like the way I've always like my worries about really feeling passion for things. Like I don't really have like I know if I say I don't really have passion for things, it's not true. But
Obviously not, man. I've seen you play.
I know, but it's like I I just it's really confused. Like
It's okay, man. Take a breath.
um,
This is not a painful experience. This is
I know,
someone chatting with you about real things and real shit in real life, and
and
you know,
for me, it's an opportunity to figure stuff out and to make steps and to learn things about myself. And so
it's all good.
we're yeah, um, like you made me doubt myself, and that's just the way I work. Like my brother, who is he's always got my back. He's a great guy, but it's like he's very analytical about things. So the second I was like, "Hey, I want to be a doctor," he's like, "Why? What made you think that?" And it was like almost like an interrogation, but that's just the way he does things. And it's just and like I knew I'd have to deal with that, and so like I'd be like, "Yeah, well, there's this and this and this," and I talk about, "Hey, I love working with my hands. When I do hands-on things, I feel better. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and but I'm smart enough to do like theoretical things using completely my mind, but I love doing things and I love working with people. So like when I interact with people, that's probably the best experiences of my life. And I know I can't just sit in a cubicle all day doing stuff. Like I have to be working with people. I have to be able to interact with people in my work environment.
I love
And
it.
I know that I love to help people and I want to help people. And so being a healer, I'm going to have that. And I know I'm extremely empathetic, and I know that's going to be a blessing and a curse with being a healer. Because when you have success, it's going to be fantastic, and you're going to have the empathy to always want to help people. But when you don't have success, it's going to be hard to be able to maintain yourself, you know? Like not to be personally affected by it. Like, I mean,
Oh,
obviously I will, but
I feel like you're gonna be a master, so it's
yeah,
not gonna be that big a deal.
I know, I know. Um, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, that's the things that
Yeah. So did you
I
hear
got,
yourself? Did you hear yourself there, man? Did you
yeah,
feel it? That was a lot different than medicine, homework, right? You knew, you were clear. No one could trick you on that.
yeah,
Not me, not your brother, not anybody. I like interaction and I like empathy, right?
yeah,
Healing. I like these things. These are core to me. That's exactly what we were looking for.
yeah. And it's like, it's just the way I work that even if I have all these, like, those things that are core, that are solid, and that I know, I can still be, yeah, I want to do medicine. Even if it's, yeah, I really want to do medicine because that's
Step.
the method, that's the step, that's the path that's going to bring me all these things that I know about myself.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm all for that. But even if it's the step that's going to bring all that, then you must know, like, this is the step. I just told you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
this. Now I can feel it. I can hear it. So now I feel good to help you.
okay.
It, it's like it's like when someone's like, "Oh, I want to be famous." It's like that's great, man, but I've seen a lot of people who want to be famous why, right? Like, do you have a, like, is this really what you want, or are you just spouting what all the club people say?
Yeah.
Like, so before I proceed, like for me, it's like I need to be clear and clearly you feel good about it, so you're
Yeah.
honest. So now let's talk about what you originally wanted, which was how to deal with this scheduling, time management, prioritizing, and so on.
Yeah.
All right. Now, it helps if you know that this is like the next step for you and it's important and it's key and it's like how you're going to be you, like it's how I'm
It
going to
is.
get the interaction. Yeah. So now when people are like, oh, can you come chill or can you play a game or can you visit me or whatever, you can be like, oh, yeah, man, I'd love to, man, but this is it for me. Like I really, I set aside time for this and I got to do it kind of thing. You have like a little more confidence to fall back on.
Yeah.
You'll be less swayed because of your clarity and your confidence and your knowledge about your path.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of that, I'm going to give you a tool. I don't know if you've ever seen my Get Shit Done list.
I don't think I have. Maybe. I might have seen it like once, but
All right. Well, I'll
didn't
send it to
study
you.
it.
But you could always just scribble it on a piece of paper or open a Word document or whatever. But all it is, it's kind of like a to-do list, but with way less um, pressure. You know what I mean? Like to-do
Yeah.
lists can get overwhelming and stressful, and it's like, oh my goodness, and you're living your life according to like it's not super pleasant. Get Your Done list is all about ease and flow and openness, um, but it gives a basic structure. And I don't know like how much structure you have in your life, and like there's always a balance. There's structure in everything.
Yeah.
Nature has structure. Everything has structure. Some structure, a little structure. The building you're sitting in has structure,
Yeah.
and it helps.
Yeah.
So if you want to accomplish something, a little bit of structure helps. So Get Your Done list. One column is things I'll try my best to do today, like things I'll aim for. So there's no like you have to get everything done. Some days you won't get everything done. That's okay. Um, and the second side is things that are out of my control or things that are up to the universe or like I gotta like let it go,
Yeah.
let it go things. So um, on the one side, things to do today could be like read textbook or scribble down point form notes or contact prof or whatever, right? Just standard things that you need to get done today. You might also put do dishes, eat, visit friends, play game,
Yeah.
whatever. It doesn't just have to be like work tasks, okay? You just write down stuff you want to do in the day. And generally you do this in the morning, right when you wake up or whatever. So before distractions start coming in, before people start, getting swaying your easily influenced empathetic self either way or whatever, right? Because it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Interact. Before that happens, you do this, and it gives you some structure for your day. And it's hard for people to like screw around with that structure, like. So you'll see. And on the second side, um, you write stuff like so maybe you're having stuff on your mind that's been like causing problems, like you're having trouble with your girlfriend and it's up to her, like she's like no I don't want to talk to you or whatever, like it that's something that's out of your control really, and it's not something you're going to worry about all day. It's like, well, let it go. Like I'd really like to have this fixed today, but whatever, or I have to pay rent, or I have to whatever,
Yeah.
like, well, you can do a lot of things today. Maybe that's not one of them. I'm gonna let it go. Just let it go. And you do this in the morning, so that will not be bothering you the rest of the day. You put it on your let it go list. It's a psychological effect.